Hello and welcome to our first video on MLOR picking in Avexo. If you're a food manufacturer or food distributor of date sensitive products and you sell to major supermarkets, you're probably familiar with minimum life on receipt or MLOR. These negotiated dates do not fit with the standard first expiry first out principles we would employ elsewhere, and failure to send an acceptable batch could result in your delivery being rejected and a black mark against you as a supplier. But don't worry, at Avexo we have a thing for that, and it's flexible and simple to use. Firstly, we create a contract. So here we have a Woolies contract, and within that contract we have some items, and we have our own Avexo brand mango gelato with a minimum of 60 days code. So that means that the product needs to have 60 days expiry still left on it when it arrives at the depot. Next, we need to assign it to a customer. So here's a customer for the Perth DC, and we can see that we've assigned it already to the contract. The final piece of the puzzle is an order. So here we see that we have an order for Woolies DC. If we go into it, we'll see that we have a delivery date. So we're going to pick it today and it's going to arrive there tomorrow. So the delivery date is the date that will calculate the MLOR. Okay, moving to our device. We can see from the interface that we have items in the picking queue. And if we go into the picking queue and we look at just today, we can see the Woolies DC order that we've just discussed. So we'll open that up, and Avexo will automatically detect that it's got MLOR products, but not only that, but what the minimum expiry date must be for that product. So it needs to have a minimum of the 15th of August. So when we open it up, it's going to show us which one we can use, or which one we should send as a recommended one. In this case, the expiry date is on the 31st of August, so it's fine. If we click on all, we can see we have other batches that are not acceptable. So these ones will not be accepted. We do not straitjacket you though. It may be that you can't supply something and you contact the buyer at the company and you say, look, I can't supply your date, but I've got one that expires a few days earlier. Can I get approval to send that for you? If they say yes, you can select it. But no one can knowingly deliver an incorrect product. In this case, we'll select the correct one, and it says you've got a pallet, and then we'll finish it. And now we can complete our pick, and the customer will receive the product that will be closest to the expiry date, the 60 days that we expect.